when I update my fucking... This happens every time with this shit, this fucking software, man. This fucking software, man. I was sitting here talking to myself like an absolute maniac. How are you guys doing? I love like the fucking, yeah, man. That's just perfect, man. I was sitting here like asking a lot of questions. Okay. We are actually doing dual streaming, so on the YouTube thingy today. I was just talking about like today we are going back on the game dev journey and stuff, and also like we should do farming simulator. Would be hella nice. But like the time time is always a problem, man. Time is always a problem. So yeah, I kind of feeling this, man. I kind of do feel this. So today we are trying to I found this really cool software as well that creates I will show, maybe I should just show you guys, right? That's the easiest way to explain it. It is Backflip AI. It's a pretty cool thingy. I will show you guys. Because it makes, if you draw a picture, for example, of a wolf, it will create a 3D image of what you have described. So basically, you can reverse engineer stuff. That's why it's called backflip, I'm guessing. So you can like take a picture, put it into the AI, and then it will make a 3D model of your picture. And it only needs like one picture, like how I understand it. So I think we will try to use that for the animals to have a rough shape, and then we can do like hairs and stuff, and like more details. So what we are doing right now, for those of you who don't know, we are trying to learn some basics from this tutorial on 3D Godot, making a game. Oh, this is too low. I mean, when I update OBS, everything goes to shit, man. Always. It's like crazy how bad it can get, I feel like. Let's see, there we are. That's a lot better. You can see the top of my head now. How are you guys? What's going on? How is life? My life is okay, I guess. Yeah. Oh, just okay. Struggling a bit that time. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have time. Like what I most want to do is just make this game, but I feel like I don't have time, man. And maybe that's priorities or whatever, but yeah.
Good iron.
Gold iron. This is really what I want to do at the moment, so. Okay, we need, the music is, let's turn that music down to like a bare minimum. You can have that in the background, I guess. It's fine. Let's turn this up. Things are okay there as well, Helgalt. Okay, gotcha. Is there a lot of work at the moment? How I am, Morten? I am okay. I am okay. I feel like I'm drowning in like all the responsibility at time. But other than that, I'm good. Otherwise, I'm good.
Create a new scene. The parent node should be a character
Hey, Morten. No.
body 3D,
Okay.
which I want to rename to enemy right away and then save the scene. Inside of scenes, there we have entities, and I want to create a new folder for the enemies. Then click on save, and now we have a scene. Now this enemy is going to become the parent scene for all the enemies.
Okay. So we are doing. I love this, doing the parent scene thingy. You had a nice burger just now. That is nice, Morten. I would like a nice burger myself. What kind of burger did you get? Like a bacon burger or like cheeseburger? I mean, all burgers are good in their own way, I guess. With bacon. Yeah. Yeah, baby. A burger, bacon burger. And cheese. Oh, yeah. Cheese bacon burger. Cheese bacon burger, baby. Oh, that's so nice. Let's start over, I guess. I just lost everything. So we're doing a parent scene, and then I guess that's fine. If I have any saving tips, well, I guess saving tips is don't use money, or like the famous Swedish girl says, you have two options. Be poor or just get rich, eh? just get more money, Morten.
Any idea what the hell's going on here?
I am high on life, Morten. High on life. Got some good coffee. Holy shit, dude. I'm okay. Okay, baby. So just delete all of this, I guess. This is wrong. Where is this saved? I have no idea. It's saved under entities, probably, right? If I did it right, I would have saved this under entities. Or under here? Animations? No. Fedora? Holy. I mean, if you really want like an honest answer to like how to save money, like use money on what's important, but like sometimes you just have to say no, I guess. Don't get a wife. That's not allowed to say, Snarkian. That's not. Don't get a wife. Like, Snarkian, this is not totally true. We would find ways to use money. Like, we would use like 100k a year on Pokemon, I guess. It's an investment, okay? Okay, boys and girls. It's an investment for future. You can sell, right? Until you have forgot about the plans of selling and just open it all, I guess. Yeah. Yep. But from shits and giggles to Morten, I can't say that. I can't say that, Morten. But yeah, it's hard. Like, it basically becomes a question of like how much money you have to spend, right? So it's not easy to save money if you are like on 15k a month budget with a house and everything. Then it's like you have to pay the house, and that's like 13k, right? And then you have nothing left to live. You have to live on noodles, I guess, and then still you don't save any money. So it's not easy to like say there is a saving plan for everybody, but the general rule is like 15%. If you save 15% of your money, is a big saving man if you can save like 15%. So if that's 15k, that's like, holy shit, Matt, that's like 1 point, let's just say 10k then, and then you have 1500, right? 15k, holy shit, that's 250, 225, I mean 2250 krona, right? So if I'm not mistaken, put on the spot by myself, I guess. That is that is good. Put yourself on the spot, man. I have no idea where this is saved. Where is this saved? It's saved under script, maybe? Nope. Scene, I mean. Scene and entities. Yeah, there it is. So let's exit this and then delete this. And let's start over. Let's remove that. Don't save. Let's add. And then we do 3D node. And for this 3D node, we are replacing this with change type to a player character, right? Was that what he did? I can't remember even. So this is pretty bad. Character body 3D, yeah. Dude, my memory is getting the better of me. Actor body 3D. There we go. Do not sub. Yeah, it's a good way to save money, Morten. I think so. Like, it's getting expensive. It is totally optional. If you feel like pressure to sub to me, you shouldn't do that. Right? That's just totally honest. It should be because you are in a financial place to be able to do that. Yeah, you're feeling it? Well, don't do it, Morten. It's totally fine. I will notice you just as much. There is no problem with that. No problem, Morten. I mean, like, the financial situation for all of us is hard at the moment, or most of us. Mine is okay, but yeah, I feel like I am looking extra hard at my, like, yeah, you have, Morten. No worries. Dude. Think of it that way, yeah? You can always come back if you want to. There is no rush. Okay. What were we doing again? Can't remember. We are making, like, entities, and then we're doing a new folder, right? Create new, there it is, folder. And then we do enemies. enemies. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Then we're saving this. Let's do enemy here. Right? And then we're saving this under the enemies, under... let's go to scenes, entities, enemies, and then enemy. There we go. So, okay. It's hard to do, like, for me to do, like, multiple things, I guess. At the same time. Did it crash? Your delivering van crashed? Holy shit, dude. What happened to the driver? Was he okay? How was your food? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. How was the dude, man? Holy shit, dude. I've heard stories about that, like... the Uber driver, like, smacks to the... yeah. He got a new car, and okay. So he was okay then. Okay, that's good to... dude. Let's see. I was going to... yeah. There we go. Go. Howdy, Billy Old Swangings. That's a cool name, Billy Old Swangings. How you doing, man? Let's see. Welcome to the elder corner of the internet. How you doing? Is there anyone, like, what shows are you guys watching at the time? Is there any cool shows going on? I was watching The Good Doctor. I feel like maybe I'm getting soft, chat. Maybe I'm getting soft, but I enjoy, like, I really enjoyed that show. It was really good. It's different, for sure. It's like a binge show, I guess, to me. Are you like a coder, Billy? Billy Boo Schwangings. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm trying my best.
Greedy, which I want to rename to enemy right away and then save the scene. Inside of scenes, there we have entities, and I want to create a new folder for the enemies. Then click
Game
on
dev.
save.
You're trying to learn about game dev? Well, you have come to the wrong place. I'm just kidding. I am pretty new as well. But yeah, I enjoy my journey. If I only had more hours in the day, I would be much better, I guess. Dude, I am like... I'm laughing at myself, chat. I'm sorry. I'm just having... yeah. Did you find me on YouTube, Morten, or what did you send? Live radio. Oh, you sent the... I will follow. I will follow. And I will check you out later. That's cool. Yeah. I'm pretty new to it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the process of learning. So if you want to join our journey, trying to learn some stuff, we are trying to learn the basics. I think my name is Elder Scroll on YouTube as well. Maybe it's harder to find me on YouTube, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not sure. But my YouTube is in the link down under. You also have a channel. Nice one. Do you do like guitar stuff on your YouTube as well? Let's see here. Vlogs, nice. With the new camera? That's nice. That's cool. Yeah. Let's see what he does there. I find it quite hard. I'm not very good at concentrating on two things at the same time. I have noticed.
Now this enemy is
How about you guys? Are you guys good at that?
enemies. Meaning for this scene, we want to add the nodes that are going to be in all of the other scenes. And for now, that is only going to be a collision shape 3D, without any actual shape. We are only adding the node. That is because the boss enemy is going to be much larger than the other two enemies.
Okay, so we're adding a collision shape.
And that we have to account for. But that is totally fine. So with that, I want to save the entire thing. And now click on Scene and New Inherited Scene, where we have to select the enemy scene. And now we have a child scene that I want to rename right away to Boss. Also,
Dude, that is efficient. I like it. How do you put out the videos on YouTube? You have to upload them through the studio page. What kind of videos are we talking about, Morten? Like the earlier streams or what? Let's do add a collision shape. What kind of programs are you trying, Billy? What kind of program are you trying to use for game dev stuff? We are doing a collision shape, right? From Twitch, you can press the export button and it will do it for you automatically. It takes some time though. If it's a longer stream, it will take like maybe like an hour to do, and you can't leave the page basically. But you can save them to YouTube forever basically. So okay, we have the collision shape. We will not choose a shape for it at the moment. Let's see here. Yeah. I feel like game dev have never been easier to get into at like it is right now, Bill. But I also think it's like it's getting harder and harder to make like a game somebody would like to play. But I think that might be changing like in the future. I'm not sure. But I think if the ID is the most important part, basically, to be enjoyable. But also like how you promote it and stuff is really important as well. Did you find it, Morten? Did you find it? It's hard to it's really hard to okay. It's really hard to excel at excel or getting like crazy good on game dev. I think you need like a lot of hours. At the moment I'm struggling to do two things at the same time. But that's not the best. But let's try to do it a little bit better. So we are making a duplicate of the scene. I have no instant child scene. Is that the one? Nope. Save branch as scene. Oh, so okay, nice. Let's see how we did it.
And now we have a child scene. That scene to save the entire thing. And now click on scene and new inherited scene.
Oh, okay, that's how we did it. So save this and then scene, new inherited scene. We do enemy. Then we have okay, none saved, and then we change this name to boss, right? Okay, that's cool. That's how you do that, basically. Then you save this as the boss, right? Then you save this as boss. Save. So then it should be under enemies. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's how that works.
Where we have to select the enemy scene. And now we have a child scene that I want to rename right away to boss. Also make sure you are saving the entire thing as boss.tscn. And now we can work on the first enemy and switch between the enemy and the boss depending on what we need.
Nice.
I suppose first of all, we want to add the actual skin of the boss. And
Yeah.
for that, you want to go to graphics, characters, and there we have Nagon Ford, which contains a texture and then the scene with all of the animations. This looks very similar compared to what we have seen for the player.
Yeah,
The major difference now is that this model already has a weapon.
yeah.
But other than that, we have the skeleton 3D and then a whole bunch of animations. All
Nice.
of this we have to work with, but for now, this is totally fine. So first of all, we have to get this model into the scene, which
Yeah.
we can do by simply adding the night.
Okay. We could... Okay. Add a child nag on Ford. There we go.
Nagon Ford.glb scene to the scene, and there we have the model. We can also look around, and that is working pretty well. Although we have a bit of an issue, the origin point. So this point here of the model should
Okay. So let's try to do that. The Nagan Ford transform the position, right? So this should be 0.5, right? No, that's the wrong way. Minus. There we go. That's probably a bit too much, actually. So let's do 0.35. That's almost right in the... So 0.4. That's right in the middle. And then we do 0.5. There we go, perfect. It's not perfect, but it's good enough, right? Let's see what he does.
be in the center. Also, if I save the entire thing and go to the level and simply to entities add the boss scene now, you
The
can see
size.
that the boss is basically as large as the player,
Yeah.
which doesn't really feel threatening.
Okay.
So before we are recentering this model, I want to go to transform and then scale the
Oh.
skin up by a factor of 3.
That's a lot. So we could do it here, right? Let's do scale 3. Holy, that's just the X. Nope. Why is it doing it on each? So this should be 3. Okay, gotcha. So we need to do this and then 3. Okay. Gotcha. Then we do 4 times 3 is 1.2, right? And then we do 3 times this is 1.5, right? Should be pretty good. Okay, we can do 1 maybe? That's too little. 1.1. That's pretty good. Maybe we do 1.4. Like touching the ground. 1.45. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Are you lurking, Morten? That's so good. Have a nice lurk. There we go. Center, center. So we can do that.
Jeg må jo si at du en veldig hyggelig kar.
Thank you so much for
Det
the
er hekket,
33
men av og
months
til så
in
er
a
det
row.
greit å bli 2 bananer
Mark.
sammen, tenker jeg.
How are you doing? With the tier 2. With the tier 2. Lurk, lurk. Enjoy yourself. Thank you, Mog. Is Helldivers treating you guys right this evening? We could do offset as well. We don't have an offset, so I will just do this for now.
If we now save the entire thing, go back to the level, this feels much better. And now we can fix the origin point, which means I want to go to the front view and then move this model to this origin point. It's not perfectly aligned. And if you hold shift and move it, then you can go without going in increments. So I want to move him just a bit further this way, and that looks good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Nice.
I just want him to be roughly in this position.
We good?
Now that we have that, we can go to the collision shape and then create a shape, and I want to go with a capsule shape 3D that we now have to scale to account for this model. And for that, once again, I would start with the front view and then align this thing. Have to scale to account for this model.
Okay,
and for that, once again, I would start with the front view and then and then create a shape, and I want to go with a capsule shape 3D that we now have to scale to account for this model. And for that, once again, I would start with the front view.
What's it saying to be like? This is the view. Then we can perspective. Front view. I think this is pretty good. Then if we do the this shape, and then we do this, and then capsule. And then we do, is it Q to do shape? Let's see here. E. Is E to do shape? Yeah, probably. And Q to go to this again. Let's see. That's fine, I guess. Oh, it's off center. How did that happen? Is that Q? Nope. E R to rotate, right? Oh, that's... How did I fuck this up so badly? There we go. So I guess this is R? Rotate? Not sure. Let's remove the boss. Let's remove this. Let's see, without, without. That looks fine. You can actually hit him through his knees, I guess. That's fine. I think that looks fine. Save that. And let's do this. There, this. Let's do that. Okay.
And then align this thing. So we capture the body, something like this. And I guess the player cannot really reach this top part anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But you do want to make sure that we have the bottom bit down here, so the model doesn't float in the air. And you can see, it might be hard to see, but there we have the blue line with the collision shape. And this bottom part has to be on the same line as the bottom of the feet, which I think looks about right. So this is good enough, but for a real game, you want to invest a bit more time into it. Also, before we continue, I want to rename this Nagant Fort Animated to Skin. That way, it's a bit easier to understand what's going on. If I now save the entire thing, we can move the model somewhere a bit further away from the player.
Stop it.
And
Please
that
stop.
works about okay. That is going to give us a model. And this we now have to animate. And for that, if you right click on this,
Let's see. There we go. Just drop it a little bit down. That's too much, I guess. It's fine. Actually fine. Okay. So, okay.
skin, and select editable children.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you do that. Edible children. Edible children. There we go. There is the animation player. I was struggling with that when I was trying to do that on my own, but that's a really simple explanation for that. It's okay. Save that.
Then you can see the skeleton we have imported, and we also get the animation player. And in there, you could play the animation. Although in our case, we don't want to do this directly. Instead, inside of the enemy, I want to add an animation
3. Yep, there we go.
If I now save the entire...
Why did he... Oh, okay. So we want to do inside enemy. We want to add a child node animation tree. Animation tree. That should be under the enemy, right? Not the... So this should be... Yeah, here we go.
thing. I can go back to the boss scene.
That's
and
so
then
cool.
We have an animation tree, which first of all needs to have an animation player. And for that, we can use the one from
Nice. Okay, okay. Gotcha. So this goes into tree root. Oh, no, I mean animation player. There we go. That's so cool. I can dig that. Then we need to go to the other thing, right?
imported model. Then we are good to go. Next up, I want to create a node blend tree.
Node
This
blend.
is
Isn't that the wrong thing? Node blend 3. Isn't this where we make a state machine? Not sure, man. Let's make a state machine instead, because we can make a node tree within a state machine, basically. Right?
going to be very similar compared to what we have seen with the player. So for now, I simply want to add one animation. Let's go with melee idle.
Okay. So what we do in here is we do not want to add we don't want to add isn't that like a 3 we should add? Yeah. So we have a 3 inside of, yeah. And then we do animations here. Then we have to do this to output. That's what he's saying.
And if I connect it to the output, the model is going to animate. Although it's only going to play this animation once, which happens because when I click on the import tab for melee idle, we have to make sure that the loop mode is set to linear.
Okay.
If I now re-import the entire thing,
so we have to save. We have to save the import of the animation underneath enemies, and then we need to do create new folder, and then we do animations, and then we do the enemy. Where is it? There it is. And then we double click this. Let's see. Should we do this? He was doing H2 chop attack. Right? Yeah. So if we do this to linear, or did he do the slice attack? Chop or slice? Slice. Spin is really nice. There we go. Oh. Okay. So let's do linear re-import, enable save file, and the path should be scenes, entities, enemies, animations. And let's save this as chop. Right? Keep custom track so we can edit it. I'm not sure if we need to do this, but yeah. Let's just get a save in. And then we do... How do we do just chop now? Because we can do it as melee attack chop, right? How did we play this again? Man. Holy shit, dude.
it should play continuously. That looks pretty good. Let's look at the level.
Oh, he's
And
doing the
if
idle?
I play the scene, we get the boss character, and we have the animation. So that is a really good start.
Okay. So we're doing idle. Maybe not sharp. What's happening? Let's go one level up. Let's do this and then immediate. Alright, so this should go to blend and then it should continuous attack. There we go. But we are doing idle apparently. So let's do that. Let's go for idle. E for idle, there we go. That's not the best idle, I guess. Where is the idle? Where is the thing he got? Two-handed. Is this? what he was doing. I'm guessing he's doing that because it's not playing the full animation. So we're doing immediate. Then we need to do auto enabled. If I don't remember wrongly, let's go to level. Let's drop in our character, enemies, boss. There we go. Let's see how this looks. If it's playing even. Nope. It's just standing there in his T-pose. Perfect. Why is it playing here and not in the Interesting. Oh, it's actually stopped now. Interesting. So we need to edit this. The chop, right? Did we? Nope. The game is still playing apparently. So let's do F8 to stop it. Is that because we did the... We need an idle animation for sure. Did he do idle?
Also, at this point, there's one thing that I don't think I have covered.
Looks like he did idle. I didn't find that idle animation for some reason. There we go. Let's do melee idle. Okay, there we go. There it is. So linear, loop mode linear. Okay. Then we do this to scene, entities, enemies, animations. Now do equal, save, keep on custom track, re-import, right? Yes. This time it should go faster. Not sure. There we go. Then we do this, and then we do two-handed idle, and then we do animation player, right? Nope. Animation tree, blend tree, this, and this should go back to where was it? Where was the thingy? Physics. This is the animation tree. We shouldn't be on that, right? We should be on the melee. That's, yeah, that's in the animation, and this one, right? How do we edit this again? This was in... I remember I struggled with this last time as well. Is it like A? Nope. That's just animations. Fuck me, man. I need to remember this shit. Idle. Name, path, scale. This is the wrong thing, man. Was it in the animation player? I don't think so, right? Nope, this wasn't it. Nope. Let's go back a sec. Fuck me.
And if play continues linear. If I now re-import the entire thing, it should play continuously.
So it's in the animation
That looks
player,
pretty
but
good.
it's you had to open something in the animation player. Was that it? Animation tree. Where did I find that shit, man? Dude. How can this be so hard? Dude, where did I find that? Add animation. Right. We do this and then really idle. Play mode, forward, backwards, resource. Right? This should play now, right? Yeah. It should auto go into blend tree, and this should play. What? What is even happening? Animations. This is really idle. So this is the animation node. Expand all. Collapse all. Apparently no use for that. This is just to make it play backwards. Oh man. Open an inspector. Nope. Nope. This is wrong. Animation tree. Can I open this in Inspector? Nope. Dude. The animation player, right? Then we can...
Let's look at the level. And if I play
Dude.
melee idle, we have to make sure that the loop mode is set to linear.
Yes.
If I now re-import the entire thing,
Okay.
it should...
Then we get the animation player to pop up. So we need the animation player in there. There we go. Then we do... This is idle. Mode inherit. This isn't the right place either. Dude. What's going on? I put it on auto and then I... Fuck me, man. Is it here? Resort change. So it's current. It's start. Then it goes to this. How do I change this? Dude. Is it like this? Yeah, here we go. This should be it, right? Like do chop. How is this working? Why can't I change it in here? Okay. Okay, I gotcha. It's pressing these ones. Somehow. So if I go back here and I press this. Path and name. Okay. And then I do how? Did I do this? Did I do it on this? Nope. Man, my head is hurting, man. But it's fine now because I, for some reason, fucked it up. Good, I guess. Man. Okay, so let's go to this again and then re-import the chop. And we need to do it to none. Re-import. Here we go. Okay, so if we go into the game, it should play the animation now. Nope, it's not. Why? So, oh, I forgot to take that out. Go to the script. Let's take out the where did I do that? Blink timer. That was cool. Do you guys remember that? It was movement, right? This is the skin, this is the movement thingy. Where did I do the move logic? Then we did track. Where is the tracking? My dude! Didn't I do tracking in here? Was it jump I did tracking in? No, it was movement, right? There it is. Okay, there we go. Don't need that anymore. Let's go back to the boss. Let's see. Okay, we have the animation and it doesn't start. I think that's like if we go into the animation tree, it's not auto starting. For some reason, it should be auto starting because this is immediate sync. Nope. Transition auto, right? Fuck me, man. Travel immediate. I think that's fine. Let's see what he continues doing.
Play continuously. That looks pretty good. Let's look at the level. And if I play the scene, we get the boss character and we have
Dude.
the animation. So that is a really good start. Also at this point, there's one thing
We have the animations in the level, right? Nope, we don't. Is that because I imported like this? Should I import in here? Like instant child scene and then boss? No, it's still not working. But it's playing in here. Is that because I pressed play? How does this work? Immediate, travel mode, immediate. Let me do this. Okay. Can I remove it? There we go. Then we go here, immediate, immediate. Okay. Then it starts. Immediate, immediate starts it. And it's auto. That's probably important, right? So this is where it's auto, yeah. And then that's when I press this. When I press... Okay, so that's when I'm in this mode. Or... Let's try that. Chop idle. Let's do boss. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it should work in the... There we go. The boss is animated. Perfect. Okay. So now we do what?
I don't think I have covered yet. If you go to project settings, and then scroll down to 3D physics, there you can see we have a whole bunch of physics-based layers. Terrain, player, enemies, projectiles, and items. So what we should be doing at this point, before we continue, inside of the player, or the character body 3D, I want to go to the collision layers and make sure the player is not on terrain, but on player.
Okay.
And the player can see the terrain, and we can see the enemies from this node. You could
Okay.
also select the player mask, but since we only have a single player, it's not going to matter. Besides that, for the
Okay, can see. Okay. I'm not quite sure what's up. Collision, it's up player, right? And then you can see ground, enemies, and projectiles, and items. Maybe, probably items, right? Yeah. Not sure about projectiles. Maybe projectiles is only for us. Let's see. Let's see what happens. And then this is the boss. We need to go to enemy, and this can do physics collision. And this should be our enemy. And it collide with player, terrain, and projectiles, maybe. Let's try that. Maybe items, but I'm not sure. I will stick to this. Now this should collision. Yeah, good. Nice. Okay.
enemies
Good
inside
iron.
the character body 3D.
Good
For
iron,
the
Gefat.
collisions,
Nice
we
to see you,
do
man.
want to be
How you doing?
on the enemy's layer. And these objects can see the terrain, they can see the player, and they can see other enemies.
Oh, they can
One
see
also
other
forgot.
enemies.
They can see projectiles, which the player should also be able to see. So once again, inside of the player for collisions,
Okay, so we need to do other enemies as well. For the enemy thingy. There we go. Save that. The enemy tab works on all enemies. So that's pretty cool. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, I should have, like... Tower Simulator? Air Traffic Simulator? Holy shit, dude. How is that? Is that stressful or what? Is it just chill? I feel like that would be kind of stressful, actually. Okay, so we're getting somewhere, but I'm, yeah, still struggling, kind of. Yeah. So let's see what
Player
it
can see
does.
projectiles and items. Alright, and then finally, for the level, we have the environment with a couple of static bodies. Those are all on the first layer, which is for the environment. So
Yeah.
this doesn't need to change. Alright, so with that, we have collision layers. Next up, we can make the enemy walk towards the player. And since this function is going to be the same for all of the enemies, we can create this inside of the parent class.
I've learned something super interesting here, Gafar. Like how to like make a node apparent to all of the nodes you create underneath. And that expands my vision for how to do things even more. So I really, really like that. That's great. Yeah, really nice. How are you finding the game? Is it stressful or is it okay, Gifar? Sounds like a stressful game to me. Is it like voice command? Or is it command in another way? It's okay for now? Nice. Nice, nice. Let's see. That's good to hear. We were talking earlier, like... I think like game development is like it's hard to excel in. It's easy enough to like. It's like sports basically. Like, what is like the hardest sport to be good at? Actually, I was just thinking. There is a lot of sports, but I think like golf is a pretty insane sport to be really good at. Maybe? Like, the precision is insane. Either way. But I like... You have, like, these giants that's, like, always in the top. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, everything that is competitive is really hard to get in the top, I guess. You can use your voice for pre-made commands. Holy shit, dude. This is...
This is not login for the control. Asking for permission to land. Gafar, are you entering?
That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see here. Like Airbus 245 asking for permission to land. Is your airport stay forced? Let's see. Can you like... I've seen people doing like RP with Flight Simulator. That seems insane, dude. That seems so insane. Oh shit! It's... Why is it... Okay, dude. We actually in... I didn't know that, like... Private? How can I change from private to... Shit, dude. I've been streaming in private on the... on the YouTube thingy. How is that even possible? How can I change that? Dude. Oh, dude. It's my first time trying. Dude, how? Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. There we go. Okay, okay. Let's see if we get so. I want to like. I want. Dude, I want to try if we can, like. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if we can do something cool here. Let's see here. Can I change the name? I need to do... I'm sorry. Just have to change this. There we go. I have no idea how to use this YouTube stuff, but it's fine. There we go. Let's do that. Good. Elder on the flight com. How did that sound, man? Or pre-made commands. Holy shit, dude.
This is not login for the tutorial. Asking for permission to land.
Sounds like a flight. You should get like you should get like those nose clamps. You should get one of those, Gefar, to get even more immersed into the thingy. Feel like that would be probably fine, right? Get a nose clamp. I like when I'm talking to you guys, I just get like totally distracted and forget what I was doing. Just get a cheap mic and you're good. True. True. And then put it... have you seen those guys putting the mic in their mouth? Dude, Gefar, that's... Like... Imagine doing that with this mic, though. Like... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Swallowing like a Blue Yeti. That would be pretty amazing. Holy shit. But why isn't like the mics better, like if you think about it, like you have like one of the most expensive, like you're on an aircraft, right? You have like that expensive and then you have those shit mics. That sounds like you're... I don't get it, man. That is pretty insane. I'm not sure what the airplane costs, but they probably cost like several hundred millions. I have no idea. What do a aircraft cost? It's probably something YouTube. I mean, how much does it cost to buy a Boeing 737? Right, that's a Boeing, right? $100 million. Holy shit, my dudes. That is expensive. Yeah, they are afraid of interference, but like... if you're plugged to the wall, right? If you have a wiring system, there shouldn't be like an interference, right? Or am I totally in the wrong here? Is that a faulty assumption? Because they are like afraid of like interference. I think of the noise on board the plane. Oh, so they are afraid of bass. They don't play Bass Hunter on the Oh man. Jag känner en båt, hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon, och hon kan banna det så hårt. Maybe on the party plane? Yeah, we should take the party plane next time, we should take the party plane. That's what they're doing on first class, right? Right? Am I right? Or am I not? Fuck me, man. There we go.
Which means I want to add a script in the same folder. Although for the template, I want to go with object empty. Then click on create.
Object empty? How the fuck did he just do that? We just borrow one on the meetup or something. Yeah, just borrow a plane. That's fine. That's not trouble at all. Have you seen that, like, that documentary about the Swedish robbers who did like steal a helicopter? That's like, what was it called again? Swedish helicopter heist. What was it called? It's I can see it's the right helicopter. It's called something. I can't remember what it's called. Swedish documentary called Helicopter Rånet. Based on the brother. They were robbing a famous, like a famous building for GS cash service. Yeah. Name. It's Västerbotten, a helicopter robbery. I don't think that's what it's called in the. I don't think it's what's it called. I can't remember the name, what they called it in the series. But it was an insane robbery. Insane robbery. It's like, yeah. That's something you should check out if you're into documentaries, I guess. Insane robbery. Yeah. Okay. So what did he do here? He made like
a template, which means I want to add
a script
in the same folder. Although for the template, I want to go with
object empty. So that's something new. I've never seen that before. So he does it in the enemy, and it goes here, and he where did he go? Probably there, and then attach a script, right? And then he did body empty, and then create. Yeah.
Object empty. Then click on create, and now we can write some code. First of all, once the scene is ready, we want to know where the player is, which means variable. Player is going to be something. And well, in my case, I want to get the tree and then get first node in group layer.
Player. Okay.
That one.
That's easy enough. we done that before with the 2D models. So that should be... let's see, we're doing onReady though. onReady. Get... Did he do get tree first? Or what did he do? Var player. Okay. So that's how you do it. Var player equals get stack. Was that it? Get tree. Man. Really struggling. And then get tree. Get first node in group. And then player? Yeah. Player. Is that the big P? No, just player. I have like a small P for my player, right? No. Big P. But it's saved like a small. I have no idea. Let's try that. So that should be fine.
Where we can get the player anywhere inside of the code. But this at the moment is not going to work because the player isn't inside of this group. That we can change. If you click on the player, then go to...
Yeah, this is fine. This I have some control over. I remember this. Then player, and then go to this, and then groups, and then add a group, and then player. Right? This is probably how he does it.
Node and groups, and add a new group called layer. Click on OK, and now we have a
Yeah.
player group that we can use inside of the enemy class to determine where to go. Also, just to make things a bit easier to write, once the scene is ready, I want to get the skin, so the character model, simply with get underscore node and the name skin. So
Okay. Already as well. Var? Is that correct? Yeah. Skin equals get, not texture, get underscore node. And then this probably. And then skin, okay. So this should go in this. This should be like skin, not rig, not this. But are we dragging this in here? Are we calling this skin? I have no idea. Let's see.
this would be a reasonable starting point. But I want to have a system where we have some functions inside of the enemy, but then inside of the boss character, we have a separate script. That we can do fairly easily. Inside of the enemy script, all the way at the top, I want to add a class underscore name and call this one enemy.
Okay, so we're doing a class name. This we did earlier as well when we tried to make like what's it called again? An underscore name. And then enemy, right? Just straight up, right? Class name enemy, yeah. Enemy. Okay. Should do this.
With that, we can look at the boss scene, remove the script, add a new script called boss, then create. And now this scene should extend the enemy scene. That way,
Okay, okay. So this makes like everything in the enemy scene go into the boss. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Let's save this. Go to boss. Detach script. Attach script. Boss. Create. And then do this. And then extend enemy. Oh, and then remove this? How do we do that?
and now this scene should extend the enemy scene. That
Ah,
way
okay. So we don't do this. Okay, gotcha. This is insane. So much cool stuff you can do with this, man. I guess, like... Dude. Okay. So now we have 2 scripts. Oh, interesting.
Getting all of the character body 3D, plus anything we are adding to it. So for example, what we could now do is func, ready, and print the player. Let's try that one now.
Okay, so this should ready going ready and then void and then going up. So this should basically do do this. Save that, and then if we play, it should print player, right? That it finds the player. F8, and then no. Okay.
Now, and nothing happened.
Yep.
That sometimes happens because if you look at the level, the boss node does have the icon for the scene, but not for the script.
Ah.
I'm not sure why that is happening, but if you delete the boss and add him again,
Oh, that's cool. You can hit the entities in the level? Oh, that's so cool. So I can add a child node. Nope, not child. We add let's. Where did he do that? So okay. Here we go, and then we do boss. Then it will add it to the entities layer. Then we can go here and then we can move it, right? Nice. Okay. Here we go, kind of. Let's save that. Let's go to play. Now it should notice. Notice me, senpai. Player. There we go. Dude. Oh, man. He noticed me. Oh, man. Sometimes, man. Sometimes, baby. Let's go. Oh, shit. Shit. Let's see here. Oh, I mean, extensions to this is really good as well. Why is the it's lagging when I'm okay? Not on the okay. Interesting. It seems to be like. Okay, so we find the player now. We all good. Let's try this and then this.
Now we can see the script. So it should be working now.
Player.
And there we go. The player has collisions, and also in the output, we're getting the player character node. That is a really good sign. To use that functionality, I want to use, once again, the physics process function, like so. And then create a function called move to player, which is going to accept delta time. This
Okay.
function
This is pretty simple code, I guess. Should be able to do this. So we are not doing this. We are func. And then we did. Was it ready? No, it was physics process. Okay. Physics process delta. This is just in the script, apparently. That's the underscore is like just in the script, I think. Not sure, but I think so. And then we do move to player. Move towards and then player. Is that not fuck me, man? Move to player. To player. And then we do delta. We need some more, right? Yeah.
doesn't exist yet, and I do
Okay.
not want to create it inside of the boss GD script. Instead, this should be inside of enemy.gd. So in there, move to player with the
Okay, so we need to do it inside. So we just add it here. And then we do the function in the enemy. Was that? This is strange, man. To move to player. This makes sense in so many ways, but it's still a bit strange to me.
one parameter being delta. And for now, let's
Okay. And then we do this, and then we do print this and this, and then move to player. Okay. Not found in base itself. Scene entities enemy boss. Error. Function move to player not found in base itself. It should be now, right? Is this in the move to player delta? Interesting. Let's see what's happening here.
simply print move to player. If I now save the scene, Godot is going to stop complaining inside of the boss. And if I run the scene,
That's not what happened here. Did I write it wrong? Oh. Oh, it's good now, actually. So, move to player. It plays move to player. Perfect. So this works now, and we can continue writing in the enemy script, I guess.
We're getting move to player continuously. Also, before we continue, I want to move the boss a bit to the front so the player doesn't start right on top of it. That's a bit better. With that logic, we can move the enemy towards the player and then reuse that function inside of all of the enemies. For that, first of all, we're going to need a new variable, let's call it target direction. This is simply going to be the player.position.
Oh, okay. So instead of this, we do in enemies, we do target. Wasn't it target? Var target, okay. Var target. Position, right? There equals player, and then position. Position. Right? Minus enemy dot position. Self, maybe. Position. Position. We did get position to light up here. Why not here? Is it position
minus the position of the current enemy? And this we also want to know.
So just minus position.
Normalize.
Ah, okay. Not self. Not needed. I mean, normalize it. Outside. No more. Nope.
So the enemy doesn't move faster if the player is further away.
Okay. No more. Normalized? Is that how we write it? Normal. Normal. Not east. Said. Normal said. Normal Z. Normalized. I have no idea how that's normalized, but that's fine. Okay, dude. Maybe like this. I have no idea. Maybe like this. Yeah, okay.
Normalized.
Oh,
Just to show
it's iced. Okay.
what this is doing, let's print the target direction. If I now run the entire scene, right now we have a Z offset of -1. But if I move around, this value changes. And this effectively is the direction from the player to the enemy. Or rather from the enemy to the player, but same thing really. This vector 2, we want to turn into a 2D vector right away. So let's call it target vector 2. This needs to be a vector 2 in which we are getting target direction.x and target direction.z.
Z, of course. Because, yeah. That makes sense, I guess. Var. Right? Var target. Is it there? Where? Holy shit, dude. Vec 2. That's equal target direction. So got there. Right? No, we need to do vector 2 first. Shit, man. I feel like I am getting worse at that. That's not a good feeling. Target direction. And then the target direction X. Is that just okay? And then set, right? Z. Is this written wrong? Nope. What is wrong here? Oh, I did do equal. What the fuck? Oh, that's colon. Ah, dude. Dude. Am I getting worse? I feel like I'm getting worse.
Once again, remember,
Maybe I'm a bit
we do
tired.
not care about the Y part because this one is up and down, and the boss should only really go forward, backwards, left, and right. Once we have that, all we really have to do is give this character
How are you
a
guys?
velocity,
Hope you're doing well.
which needs to be a vector 3 just to get started, and in there we want to get the target vector 2.x, then 0 for y, and target vector 2.
Okay. So var, not var. Is it just velocity? Yeah. Velocity equals vector 3. And then we do target direction x dot x colon 0, and then we do colon, and then we do target direction set dot set. There we go.
Y. Also, this
Why?
we want-
Shit, man. Okay, dude. I thought, like, when it's target direction, why do we change it to Y? I thought it would stay set because it's written here, right? But apparently it goes to Y. And that's very confusing because why isn't target in vector 2, why isn't direction Z the same? Because here 0 is Z, right? Because that's the height in 3D. That's confusing as fuck.
to modify by some kind of speed. For now, let's go with 10. We have to call move and slide.
Okay. Let's do with 10 for some reason. We are probably putting in like a move speed later. Dude. Move and slide. There we go. So now it should move. The boss should move. Oh shit. We crashed. We crashed. Please close. Please close. It doesn't close. Okay, dude. Close. There we go.
To actually use the velocity. If I now run all of this, enemy should move towards us. And that is working pretty well, although maybe a bit fast. Let's change the speed to something like 3.
Dude, it doesn't move towards me. Is it because it's not... Should we try set instead? That crashes. Target direction null. Let's do self position. Let's try that. Is this written wrong? Like normalized? Target direction. Okay. So we're doing this back to X, right? No, this was Y. Man. There's something going on there. So. Minus self. Position. What am I fucking up here? Here? What am I doing wrong? Let's see the I can't close that with F8 for some reason.
Run the entire thing again. And now just towards us. Actually use the velocity.
There we go. Minus position. Target direction. Player position. Pos it Eon. Pos it Eon. Eon, right? Looks fine. Maybe we remove self again. Let's see if this works now. Probably crashes. There we go. We have a crash again. Target direction. Target there. Is that because this is the same? Oh, we need to do target vec. Right. Probably. This is probably wrong. Probably need to do this in there. Then it should work. Nope. Yeah. 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 Vec. Vec. There we go. Seems to be fine. Oh, man. Man. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Good. How are we supposed to do this? Normalized. I think normalized may be wrong.
3.
Normalized maybe hitting wrong. Did I write it wrong, by the way?
Now run all of this.
Initialized. And we got the right everything. We still got target direction 0. Are we doing this? Should this be in the boss? Class name. Enemy. No, this should be an enemy. Yeah. Move towards player delta. Target direction. Player position. Position. Normalized. Play vector. Vector. There we go. Target direction. Z and Y. It all looks fine to me. Move and slide. Target their null. Vector null. So it's something wrong with the target direction. Has to be something in here, right? Player, maybe player should be named Big P. Let's try that. What happened there? Oh, it's just okay. Let's go to this and do this to this. Still a problem. Self. All is null. Player null skin. Maybe this needs to be player. Like that. I think that might be it. Yeah, there we go. It was the big P in the player thingy. Okay. Good. Holy shit. This is so... yeah. I think... like... interesting. Maybe we should do that, actually. Yeah, I will do that later. Insane. Okay. Player. Okay, let's continue on.
2 would be even better, and what would be even better
I
is to have
agree,
an
but-
export variable for the walk speed,
So we're doing that. Okay.
which always needs to be a floating point value, and for the boss by default, this should be 2.0.
Walk speed. That's an export. Walk speed. And that should be a floating point value, and that's like this, right? Or the other way? The other way, yeah. And that's 2.0. What's wrong?
Bro. And this value I want to use here.
What's wrong here? Two dot zero. There's something funky going on. In class body? Unexpected identifier. Oh, var, of course. Ah, dude. I'm trying to do it on my own in my mind and I fuck up. Okay. Speed. Let's see how this looks. He's doing the idle thingy, but he's moving correctly towards me. And we clip inside of each other. So we need to fix that. Yeah, we need to fix that. I mean... Oh! I feel like... It's hard to feel like you're not getting anywhere, but I think that's like coding. If you are gonna be good at this, you need repetition. And repetition over time, right? Like anything you want to be good at, right? But sometimes I feel so shit, man. Sometimes I feel like I... Yeah. So... dude. Coding is kind of like a stickler. Kind of like a stickler. Always. But, I mean, it makes sense. If you're trying to make something like... From... Basically nothing. There is like some code in the... It's a lot of code actually in the... In this program, but yeah. What kind of game program are you guys using? I'm interested, like, to hear. What are we doing?
That way, it's a bit clearer what's going on.
Yeah.
But right now, the issue is that, well, the model itself doesn't change. We simply move it towards the player.
We need to turn
the boss using this target value. For that, first of all, we need to get a target underscore angle, which is simply going to be the target vector2 dot angle. Don't forget to call this one. And now we should be getting something. So this is not doing anything because I can tell you right away, we are only creating a variable, we are not using it. For that, like for the player, we want to get rotation.y and then rotate toward. Well, we want to get the current rotation.y. We want to rotate towards the target angle and do it by some kind of speed.
Why rotation y?
Time times 6.0. Let's try this.
Why? Okay. Okay, dude. More target angle equals is that vector 2? Target vec? No. Yeah, target vec 2. Yeah, okay. And then angle. Target vec 2 and then angle. There we go. Then we need to use that. Yeah. Rotation Y. Do we need to do rotation? Okay. Rotation Y? Yeah. Target I mean, not target angle, right? Rotate. We're doing rotate. Rotate. And then towards. Rotate towards, yeah. Towards. Not inside. Yes, inside. Fuck me, man. Rotation Y. Dot Y. And then we do target angle. Okay. Target angle. And we do delta times 6. Delta times 6. So, I'm not sure if this was making it slippery before with the player, but let's... Oh. Okay, we need to do the other rotation as well. Or do we need to do like minus? Do we need to like do minus? Yeah. What's happening?
Oh, dude.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Technology. Technology. Let's see. That's the wrong thing. Where is it? There it is. Ah.
Again, it's not going to work perfectly, but it should do something. If I move around the boss, we're getting some kind of rotation. Just the wrong kind of rotation. Meaning we have to manipulate this value just a bit, and then we are good to go.
That's the...
And the same thing we have already seen for the player. So
yeah.
Somewhere, I think inside of the move logic, we are rotating the skin, and for that we have a target angle, which we set to negative and then plus half pi. The same thing.
Target angle negative. Target angle negative. And then is that in the right place?
I want to do for the boss, which happens inside of the enemy, negative rotation, and then plus pi.
Oh, okay. It's over here. Over here! Minus, and then plus 2 pi. Pi? Was it like that? Oh, it's the other way around. I divided by 2.
By 2. Next attempt. Now the boss should be facing us.
Yeah.
And he does.
Okay. That's how you did that. I remember that, but yeah. It's hard, bro. Do you get stuck on the wall? But you clip. Okay, it's fine. He can see me through the wall as well. That's something we need to work on. That's not our biggest problem at the moment.
That is working pretty well. Cool. That means next up, we can work on the actual animation. So the boss can either walk or idle at the moment. For that, in my approach, I created first of all a few more export variables. The first one is going to be a notice underscore radius,
Oh,
which is going to get a default value of 30.0. Then I want to duplicate the entire line, because next up I also want to have an attack radius, which gets a default value of 3.0. Those values we are going to use inside of move to player.
he is using the same technique as me for the. Interesting. He's using the same technique that I used for the what's it called again? The area thingy. He doesn't use like the globe or the he's using basically code. Man, sorry. He's using basically code. Or notice no notice no and then variable this as well. Notice radius. Right, and then 30. And then he's copying this basically. And then he's doing 3 and then attack. Attack. Radius 3, okay. We're using that inside.
I only want to move the enemy if position.distance to the player.position is smaller than the notice radius. Only if that is the case is the boss.
Nice. This is a much cleaner way of doing it, I feel like. If... And then we do position. Is equal or less than the notice radius. Right? This if position distance to player. Okay. Distance to player. Do we need to like do position? Farm, yeah. Position. Let's see if that's correctly spelled. It is. Oh, we have position here as well. Notice radius is more than notice radius? Or the notice radius? Okay, dude.
It's going to do anything.
Okay, then we do all of it in one line. So all of this in. Okay. So now it should... He should idle, actually. If we get far enough from him, I guess. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. So it's doing it.
Which means if I move the player to this corner and the boss to the other corner, he might not do anything I'm not sure if it's going to be far enough. Let's see. And right now, the boss isn't doing anything. But if I get close enough, at some point, should approach. There we go. Now the boss is coming towards us. Next up, I always want to do this first bit, so that we are rotating the model. But for the movement, I want to add another if statement. If position dot distance 2, once again to the player.
Nice. Okay, okay. Then we do the... so that this move towards needs to go after this if. Nice. Okay, okay. I think I get this basically. So if we do this and then not notice radius but attack. Attack radius. Attack radius is more than attack radius, right? Like, is that wrong? Let's see what he does.
If that value is greater than the attack radius,
Yeah.
then we want to move towards the player.
Yeah.
And if that is not the case, else, then we want to set velocity to vector 3
0. Yeah. Gotcha. I got that. Vector 3 0. 0. There we go. Elder bots boosts 40. Elder boost. Welcome to the Elder corner of the internet. TTS. What are you wondering, Elder boss? Hope you're doing well. Boosts. Elder boost. Where did you get that name, by the way? I was having like seeing problems for a year ago, and then all of it was text to speech, but at the moment we are not doing all of it, basically. Hope you're doing well. 420 blaze it, I guess. See. That's the so this should work now. It should stop at some point. It should stop walking towards me. It's actually pretty close. Okay. It's interesting. Oh, I think I should like move this a little bit further away. Like maybe we should do like 4. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that's better. Like compared to the scale and everything. Are you guys working on a game or what's going on? I feel like Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this program is expanding as we speak, like in my eyes, like what it is capable of. It's pretty insane with these nodes. Like, yeah. Feels incredible, like just to have like the enemy and the boss thingy be connected to like in code feels insane. Pretty insane. So what are we doing? We are let's continue with the tutorial, I guess.
If the player is quite far away from the enemy, we want the enemy to walk towards the player, and if the two are close to each other, the enemy should not be moving anymore. While that is happening, I also want to get a move state machine and then travel to various states. And let me fix my typo. This should be a move state machine that travels to the walk state.
Dude. What are we doing? We don't have like a state machine for this. I mean, what's happening here? I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Whereas if the enemy is close by, we want to move to the idle state.
Yeah, but okay. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Move state machine. Machine. How do you write machine? Mush. You know. Mash? No, C. Move state machine. Yeah. Okay. Travel. And then we do like this, and then walk. And he did this again, and then this, and then this, and then idle. Right? So what's happening here?
Now, this move state machine doesn't exist at the moment.
Yeah, we need to create
For that, we have to look at the boss, and specifically at the animation tree. At the moment, we only have a single animation.
Yeah.
And that we can actually delete. Instead, I want to create a state machine. It
Yeah.
has to be called move state machine.
Move state machine. Okay. It's the same as the player, right? We go to boss, then we go to animation tree, then we do blend tree, then we do add state machine, right? Let's remove the idle animation for now. And this goes to output, then we do open editor. Then we add animation idle. Two-handed idle, I mean. Right? Melee idle. And then we do add a chop. Take chop. We rename this to idle. Rename this to attack just chop. We do this to go immediate from start to idle. Immediate. And then we do... Then we do like this. There is the inspector switch. Then we do... we do... Switch immediate mode. Enabled. Advanced mode, right? We don't do automatic. We do this, and then this, and this, and this, and this. And then we do... Press this, and then we do switch, advanced, enabled, switch, immediate. Nope. Immediate is fine. Advanced, enable. Yeah. So these two are switching between each other. Go back here, and then do... How do I rename this? State machine. I need to rename this. Oh, here it is. Okay. Move. Let's do this. Move state machine. Let's copy that, just for good measures. Then we save this. Nope, not the URL. Save this. Do we need to do like this? State machine. I don't think we need to do that. We can make another thingy, right? We just need the correct position, place for it. So we go to root, and then the tree, blend tree, then the state machine, right? Okay. So if we go here, we can see that
Because
he does the
inside
same.
of enemy, so the parent class, all the way at the top. Once the scene is ready, I want to get the move state machine, and this should be a...
Okay. So let's paste this. And ready. And then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do var, and then we do move state machine. Move state machine. And then this.
a variable with the value coming from the animation tree.
Okay.
Dot get. And if you have the enemy selected, this is also going to work much more easily. All we really want to have in there is parameters. Then we want to have the move state machine.
Parameters? Are you for real? Parameters? Let's copy this again, and then we do dollars. Animation 3. And we do parameters. No, I mean get. Okay. Get. And then parameters. Parameters. And then blend tree, I'm guessing. blend 3, and then we do this, and then move state machine. Right? Dude.
And don't forget, we want to have playback.
Oh, playback as well. Playback. Dude. I'm not sure if this is correct. Let's check with the player thingy. For the animation tree, right? Is that under Godot skin, or is that underneath player? The fuck is happening? Well, it's underneath Godot skin, I'm pretty sure. Parameters, pack machine, playback. So he skips. Like, if we go to the player and we go to Godot skin, I mean, what's happening here? The Godot skin, I mean. And then we go to the animation tree. Animation player, animation tree, right? Yeah. So this goes straight into it. This has... What is this? This is... Animation on blend tree. Blend tree. So I didn't we go into the okay, so we go straight from this to the state machine. Dude, I can't remember what I did. Let's try to remember. Extra attack, extra shot, blend, move state machine. Okay. So we did go to animation node blend tree. Animation type node blend tree. Animation node state node animation tree, and then we go blend tree. And then playback. Why isn't that working?